What's going on, everybody? GemMint here, back again, and I've been meaning to react to this piece for quite some time now. We've seen it displayed at some conventions overseas, and it looks amazing. There's a few different versions, so we'll take a look at all of them. And of course, I'm talking about the legendary beast, Batman 1/3 scale. Before we get into it though, if you can, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, hit the notification bell so you're made aware every time I drop a new video. And we are on legendarybeaststudio.com, so check out their site, man. You can see they have their Cyclops, their first piece, I want to say 1/3 scale cap. They have a new Superman. You know, I made a video on Superman, but I don't know that it was up for like pre-order and had all the pictures and everything, so maybe we'll do another video on that. First, let's look at the Batman regular edition, then we'll look at the Premier Edition gray variant and the blue. All right, so order now. Let's see what we look like. So here we have Bruce Wayne 1/3 scale. I love it because it feels like it's an Alex Ross piece. Huge fan of the Alex Ross depiction of characters, especially in statue form, because to me it's like this is the definitive version of this character, an iconic look, a stoic pose, love the long ears, and I'm pretty sure they have multiple switch out portraits for that Premier Edition, just in case you're not digging those long ears. But looking at the bottom of the base, so they're always going to do that storytelling base. You have Batman villains surrounding it. We have Man-Bat, Joker, looks like Bane, looks like Mr. Freeze. I'm sure we'll get into more pictures. It's got a little sub base looking like it's from the Batcave. And then you have Batman, sculpted cape wrapping around his leg, similar to Superman, which I like because even though it's 1/3 scale, it's kind of being all encompassed in this whirlwind of a piece that's not taking up too much real estate, although we're poking out to the side here. Should we do some translations? What is this Philippine 85 grand in USD? All right, so it looks like it's about $1,520. All right, not too bad. 1,500 bucks. Shipping will be a pain, I'm sure. Actually, it looks way cleaner here. It was looking super blurry before. All right, there we go. So I like the difference of color on the base. They gave it like a stone, earthy brown to contrast between that gray metal steel, although you have some kind of like inner workings here of a brass color tone. Got the leather texture on the boots with the folds around the ankles. Nice texturing on the cape. Looks like it's got some bluish highlights on there. I'm not sure if that's just the in-studio picture or if that's the actual paint job. Either way, looks pretty cool. You've got the gray. Now, I think he may have actually tweaked the size of the thighs. I think I heard something along the lines of he had thunder thighs, and I think he might have toned down, talking about Jay, the owner. I don't mind either way. I mean, Bruce doesn't skip leg day. He has no superpowers. He's got to train to keep up with these superheroes and meta-humans. All right, so you got the same leather-like texture on the gloves, different type of texture on the gray part. You've got that brassy tone utility belt. Love the bat emblem on here, and I think the Prestige Edition can switch out. We'll see when we get there. Again, you got that Alex Ross inspired portrait. We'll get a close-up on the face there. I'm a fan of those long ears, though. I like pointy-eared Batman. All right, this looks like the same picture with the background just a little bit darker. Here's some close-ups. All right, so yeah, you got that rough texture on the gray, leather texture on the darker black parts of the costume. Big bat emblem. You got the seam here, muscle definition. He's got that big beefy 4-pack. All right, then you have the cape. The cape looks a little overly textured right here, right? Because then it gets into this smooth cowl. Don't know if I like that, but you have this sculpted stubble. Flesh tone looks pretty good. Whited out eyes, I'm a fan of. Again, those long ears. Love the long ears. Got that grimace as only Batman can have. Yeah, I don't know if I like the difference in texture between the cape and cowl. What do you guys think, man? Let me know. Pointed nose. All right, so far so good. See, to me though, this can be a definitive Batman piece. And I might just be biased based on the Alex Ross inspired portrait, but I'm definitely digging this one. Here goes like an upwards angle. Very cool. Same with this, but the full piece. Here we can see Penguin on the base more. Looks like you have Riddler. I'm guessing that's Scarecrow. Okay, you have that graded, almost manhole cover look with the bat emblem on top of the base. That looks great. All right, here goes a better look at the cape. I'm a fan of it for sure. Looks like Ra's al Ghul here. Nice. Showing a lot of love to characters that have not received the statue treatment yet. All right, so it looks like it's about $1,520 or so, plus it'll be shipping, depending on where you order it from, which could be expensive, depending if it's one box or two. I'm assuming that one could be one box because it doesn't have that much going on. But when you get into the prestige stuff, oh, you know what? Let me go back real quick. So regular edition, supposed to ship Q3 of this year. You get the classic head, left hand closed fist, right hand closed fist, the base. Okay, and that's it. So that's what you get with the regular. So when you get to the premium black and gray, costs 10,000 more Filipino pesos. Now you're into the $1,700. You get the classic head, closed fist for left and right. Okay, but the premier swap outs, you get 4 additional heads. 4 additional heads. So you get the classic Alex Ross, retro head, modern head, unmasked Bruce Wayne, and clenched teeth. 2 additional switch out left hands. You get one with the grappling gun and one where he's holding the cowl. That's for the swap out Bruce Wayne portrait. You get 2 additional swap out belts, the retro utility belt and the modern belt with the pouches. Okay. 2 additional chest bat emblem switch outs. You get exclusive base add-ons. Oh yeah, the stalagmites and bats surrounding the base. Wow. Man, for that extra $175, you get a lot more. Real quick, this one is brought to you by THATSPIDERMANBOOTH.com. Their February monthly subscription box is live. Not only do you get 5 comics, $100 of retail value for just $50, but you're gonna get 2 additional comics this month. They teamed up with my boy Comic Tom and Fire Guy Ryan for their Crashdown issue #1, the Gerald Perel variant. The regular, virgin, and foil are all limited to 100 copies, and there are only 10 medals. Everyone who subscribes to the box is gonna get that regular edition, and then it's gonna be a mystery on whether or not you get the virgin, the foil, or the metal. Swing on over to ThatSpidermanBooth.com and sign up for that subscription box today. So the stalagmites adding onto the base, plus the bats. Man, on my Hush Prime 1, I don't even display the bats. I would be okay with just the regular version, to be honest, but man, it's kind of a lot of bang for your buck for the swap out. So you can see this one's got the Grimace portrait with the short ears. Here's the Bruce portrait. I love that it's comic version. Here's the Alex Ross that we've seen, and then this looks like a modern portrait. See, it said 4 additional heads. I'm pretty sure it means 4 heads total, because this looks like the head that's shown right here, and then you have one with the gritted teeth. So then you have the bat emblem, oh, the regular one, then you have the Rebirth one with the gold trim, and you have the Batman 89 emblem. So to me, it looks like we're getting 3 chest emblems with this version. Here's the cowl, here's the clenched fist. Then you have the pouches utility belt. Yeah, it's 3 utility belts. You have like a classic, a modern, or one without pouches. Huh. You get a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to that one. So let's see what else we got. So here are the stalagmites. What do you guys think, man? Is it too much with the bats and stalagmites? I mean, man, it looks pretty dope, man. Not for nothing. All right, then here you go, that different bat emblem. Pretty cool. I bet most collectors who purchase something like this would rock the Batman 89. Prestige edition. Who's that on the back? Is that Joker? Here's a better look from the side with the stalagmites and everything. Here's a good look at the back. We didn't see that before. Okay, so it's Two-Face here, and then you have this kind of, looks like a Bat family kind of crest. Hopefully, yeah, we get a better shot in a moment. Nice flowing design and sculpt in the cape. Nice angle over here. Kind of similar to what we've seen, but with the stalagmites. Actually, these bats look better than the Prime 1 Hush bats. Those are just solid black. They're like plastic looking, but these look like they have a nice paint job to them, right? You almost have like the flesh tone in the lips and in the ears, and then the brown on the outside. There's a close-up of Man Bat. More look, the regular bats, they got the veins sculpted in. Yeah, I want to get a better look at what's going on right there. So Two-Face, Penguin, Freeze. Here we go. And then there's another close-up next. Oh, so it looks like it's the Bat family. Yes. Okay, here we go. So you have Alfred, you have Dick Grayson, Nightwing, Batman in the middle. I'm guessing either Tim Drake or Damian Wayne Robin, and Barbara Gordon Batgirl on the back. That's very cool. I almost feel like this should have been the front and Man-Bat should have been in the back, right? Like, why is Man-Bat the highlight? All right, so different utility belts. This one with the pouches. What do you guys think about the brown? I think I've seen some comments saying it should have had a yellow one to match the emblem. It does look like there is a blue tone on the cape. I'm not mad at that. I feel like we've seen this pose. Batman Rebirth emblem. And then the Batman 89. See, yeah, is this supposed to be the modern portrait? I don't ever know when they're talking modern, retro. That's pretty cool. I can see myself using that sometimes and using the first one that we saw sometimes. It looks good, man. I like the yellow. It gives it a nice little pop. All right. Yeah, see from that angle. Oh, here goes the grappling hook. Here's the different utility belt with the little kind of canisters. Grappling gun swap out. Here's the holding the cowl swap out for when you have the Bruce portrait. I don't know that I love the portrait. I mean, when it's comic version, you can kind of get away with not having a 100% likeness to something because there's so many different artist interpretations. I personally wouldn't pose a Bruce Wayne portrait anyway. All right, cool. So that is that. Now let's take a look at the final one, the blue gray variant. I've always been a fan of this color scheme on Batman. Let's see what it has. It looks like it's got the same as the black and gray, right? Just a different color. So you got the different head swap outs. It looks like you get all three chest emblems, same switch outs. Oh, yeah, with the yellow belt, looks way better, man. What do you guys think, man? Blue or black? Here, same with the stalagmites and everything. I don't know if I love that portrait in this color scheme, though. That looks pretty sick. Yellow emblem, yellow belt. I feel like that's the way to go. Here's the back with the blue cape. Now this time it's got like yellow highlights. Nice shadowing on the blue cowl, though. Another angle with all the bats. So for me, like a lot of the Prime 1 Batman statues that they offer in both blue and black, I always like the blue more. But on this one, I'm not as convinced that I like the blue more than the black and gray. I feel like the black and gray kind of feels like that definitive Batman. And this is a very cool variant. I like the utility belt in yellow better. But I think I do prefer the black and gray, to be honest, man. Here's what he looks like with the new 50. Oh, no, I keep wanting to call the new 52, but that's the Rebirth. Kind of just the, this is the new 52. And then the Batman 89. This is the look for this version, if you ask me. Looks pretty sick right here. And this comes with the Bruce portrait too, right? Yeah. Man. Let me know what you guys think about the Legendary Beast 1/3 scale Batman. Which version do you prefer? Are you gonna try to pick this one up? You got that regular black and gray, premier black and gray, blue and gray. Man, I think that black and gray premium is my favorite out of the three. Maybe I'll add this to the collection. I don't know. That Batman Hunchback cape, I still love that piece. So I don't know if I need two 1/3 scales, but you know, we could go back to that. Get in the new one, compare the two, sell one of them off. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and stay minty fresh. Peace.